I've had a lot of people criticize my channel for the topics I address most, or more specifically, the topics I don't address, especially recently. The most frequent complaint is that I don't address Islam nearly enough, that my target is always Christianity. I can only speculate on why they want me to shift my focus to Muslims, and every way I can think to express my conclusions sound like insults no matter how I put it, rather than describing why my motivation is not the same as theirs. So instead, let me describe the reason I make these videos. To put it as simply as possible, culture war. The way I see it, the religious right in the United States is looking at how our way of life is shifting, and they don't like it. They clearly don't like the idea of LGBT rights or sexual freedoms like birth control. This is not the religion-based world in which they want to live, and they feel powerless to keep us where they think the culture should be through persuasion alone, and so they try to enforce their preferred world through the law. But on the other side, the side I support, the idea is to live and let live as long as neither side is actually harming the other. It may seem as though we're fighting religious freedom because Christians seem to love playing the victim. That's what comes with basing your religion on a martyr. But really, we're fighting against forcing everybody to live only under one cultural ideal. You'll notice that I not only don't go after Muslims, but I also haven't really addressed, say, Jews very much either. That's because I don't see terribly many Jews trying to shove their religion down everybody else's throat. That honor seems pretty much limited to Christians, and so I have a tendency to focus on them the most. Find me videos of people from other religions doing the same thing, and I'll address them too. But because I don't think I can argue them out of their culture, I instead try to argue them out of the religion entirely. I point out the flaws, paradoxes, contradictions of what can be proved in the real world, and such similar reasons why religion fails. And as goes the religion, so goes the culture created by it. I know this works. I've had more than a few of my subscribers tell me that my videos have changed their minds. But as I say, my philosophy is live and let live. I may disagree with theists and what they believe in, but if they don't bother me, I won't bother them. Stop trying to tell us how to live our lives. Grit your teeth and accept that the world doesn't 100% agree with you, as I must regarding your religion. Hold your nose and just keep living your own life, and I will grant you the same courtesy. When theists can learn to share and to play nicely with the other kids is the day my channel goes back to being about animation instead of atheism. But some of them have even gone so far as to say that to tolerate these cultural differences is to be complicit in them, that doing so is a sin. And that's why my focus tends towards Christians and not any other religion, because they're the ones hitting my socio-political triggers the most. I can only assume that the ones who want me to focus on Muslims are being triggered by terrorism. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I don't see any Muslims trying to have marriage, birth control, or bathroom laws passed here in the U.S., have not been trying to enforce their ideals on the rest of us through the law, and so they've not made targets of themselves. What do you want? I was raised by liberal hippies in Vermont, and I'm a lesbian my own darn self. These are the issues I care about. You want Islam to be my target? Get over it. There are plenty of others doing it already. You don't need my help. Until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying don't run on automatic. Instead, please, think. Not rating and subscribing has been found to cause obesity, acne, and male pattern baldness in laboratory rats.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't let this happen to you. Be sure to rate and subscribe.